Here's an update on the dollar yen, starting off the analysis on the weekly time frame. And as we can see here, we formed a very nice base here, just about the 104.50 area, bounced up pretty aggressively, testing, breaking, I should say, the highs of the previous weekly candle, as you can see here, and then pushing deep into the previous week's candle as well. Closing out a little bit weaker around the 106.30, but still well above the previously aforementioned level 105.30 level that needed to be held this week. So we are looking at a further push back upwards here. Still dealing with some moderate downward resistance here, as you can see. So let's go down to the daily time frame, take a look at things at a different level here. Near term, we are still holding above the 106 level, which is pretty good. And as far as the fib levels, that's about the 38.2 retracement level, which I'll show you in just a moment. But we are still looking at, again, resistance over at the top level here between the highs on these moves. So daily time frame, we're still putting in, lower highs essentially, but we are looking at some possibility of, consolidation here and a move back up higher to 107.42 or even better to about 108.12 before we run into a very high level of resistance yet again. And moving out in time, that 108 107.37 level is very big, as is the 108.11 level. That's where we had support going back, several sessions in time at least here. So that is the big area that we are looking to push to, assuming that we go ahead and break outside of this downtrend line here, which we should do, and then see that push up to 107.42. If we continue to resist along this trend line, then we are going to start pushing back down towards the 105.30s again. I'm not sure exactly if we will get there, so let's go ahead and look at the hourly time frame just to kind of see what we're looking at that lower level. So again, lower level, we are below the 50-period moving average, however, consolidating nicely after the lows. So that was the 104.64 up to the highs of around 107, and now pulling back to around 106 and some change. So again, we are, seeing a very steady, corrective wave, and now we're looking at slowly seeing another move back upwards to the 107s and then onwards potentially from there. So looking at the weekly time frame again, you can kind of see what I'm looking at, which is an overall, trying to bottoming process, and we've pushed back up yet again, still looking at lower highs over the past few weeks here, and a bottom is still trying to be put in place. If we do, like I said, break out, let's go to the daily time frame. If we do go ahead and break out of this downtrend line here, we have 107.40 as resistance from here, and then another level of major resistance around 108.12. 14. So that's the area that I expect us to see, so long as we continue to hold above the 106.05 level. If we break back below that, then that's going to send us right back to the 105.30s, and then we have more work to be put in. So then we would be looking essentially at an inverted head and shoulders pattern with a break taking us back up to those 108s, as I just said. So basically, here would be your left shoulder, here's your head, right shoulder, and then break would send us back up to the 108s.